Yeah, okay, I'm out. I'm voting for 8-foot alien in Miami Mall. That was 10-foot, Amos. Come on, get it right. It was 10-foot alien. Fake news. Wasn't 8 foot. It was 10 foot.
He is risen.
He is risen indeed.
Yes! 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 I did it!
He is risen. He is risen indeed. Welcome to another Christian Streamer Conversation. This is 2024. Today's topic is all about the theme of 2024. Kind of give you into insight what we're going to do, kind of discussion about more about what is this whole thing, what I'm going to do, and just, yeah, let's get the 2024 ready to go and out the gate. Last year, you saw me do a bunch of different streams about just, you know, my opinion with your guys' help about being a streamer. You know, all the different things we did last year. Okay, but this year, a little different. Okay, we're going to have something special this year. So let's get started. First off, a conversation is an oral exchange of sentiments, observations, opinions, or ideas. And it's the formal discussion of an issue by representatives of governments, institutions, or groups. So guess what? We fit for that. That's why it's a conversation among streamers, okay? Now, this is why I want to get go forward on, okay? So what exactly is Christian Streamer Conversation? I was asked this last year by a very smart person, and I couldn't really answer it. And so I've been working on this and trying to figure out what it is, and this is what I've come up with. Now, as this is a conversation, if I'm wrong, okay, this is where you can tell me that no, that's not what it should be. So anyways, here it is, okay? What is the purpose of the Christian Streamer Conversation? Well, it's to help all, new and mature, in their streaming career. Okay, really. Now, I'm using the word career, okay, even though all of us are not paid for it directly, because a career, as you see the definition here, is a field or a pursuit, a field for or a pursuit of consecutive progressive achievement, especially in public, professional, or business life. As a streamer, we may or may not get paid for this, right? But we are still doing it in a public life. We are doing it as a pursuit of consecutive progressive achievements. Now, some may just turn the camera on, that's it. Well, I don't think it really should be more of just turn your camera on, okay? Is it chasing the sun? But it's a career. See, I have a career. I'm an aeronautical engineer, so I have a career. But I'm also a streamer, okay? And now I thought about, hey, is that a career? Well, I think it's a career because it's a career. I'm trying to be progressively better, achieving, okay? And it's a public life I'm doing. So that's why I'm saying career, okay? So what's the purpose? Also is sharing experiences, lesson, tips, tricks, and just kind of sharing it out there, okay? What should we do as Christian streamers? That's the point, okay? This is a Christian streamer conversation. This isn't a streamer conversation, okay? It comes from a very Christian point of view, a Jesus follower, a gospel preaching, gospel believing point of view, okay? That's where we're going with this, right? What's the purpose of this? To help all, to share, and what we should do as Christian streamers. Is this meant just for Christian streamers specifically? Well, you know, it's mostly for Christians, okay? Streamers and viewers, okay? But ultimately, it's for anyone who wants to hear, okay? We have people on the stream who come here all the time who are not Christians, and that's fine, okay? I'd love to hear from them, get their feedback and their thoughts on it, because ultimately, this is for anyone or everyone who wants to do it, okay? It's also for you, the viewer, if you're not a streamer. If the only thing you're doing is watching people do things, this is for you too, okay? Because it helps you to know how things are being received, okay? Because if you're giving feedback to the streamer, that helps us understand how it's being received, and you also understand by seeing this, can see how things are being received, or at least we try to think they're being received, okay? Now, if you aren't a streamer, should you expect engagement? Of course. This is not excluding you all. This is not excluding you all. Okay, I want all the conversation, because guess what? There was one point in my career as working at a company I'm working at. Okay, I was a shop supervisor. Okay, and we worked on building 747 wings. And one of the guys in my crew was brand new to Boeing, and he came from a background of carpentry. He said, my experience cannot cannot, be used for current work. I go, yeah, I can. I mean, obviously, we're not gonna go back and make an airplane out of wood, but your ideas and your thoughts from your experiences are very relevant and could be relevant to here. Because at times when you're so focused on one thing, you forget the other things exist, and you may not be able to learn from other people. So, if you're a Christian streamer, we can learn together. If you're not a Christian streamer, we can learn together. If you're a Christian viewer, we can learn together. If you're not a Christian viewer, we can learn together. That's how we learn. Okay, so for this year, some topics, these are not a total list because after all, we have technically 52 weeks of the year. Now, I may not be doing it every Sunday because I may be out of town, maybe somewhere doing something, so who knows. But 52 topics. This is only a small list, so I'm always open to new ideas, okay? So these are things I've asked for in the past. People have put it down. So we'll see how it plays out. Progressive covenantalism and NCT. Expository preaching on Twitch. How to engage folks on Twitter or social media. What level of inclusiveness should we allow for Christians? Okay. Bible says to have nothing to do with false teachers, even their content and entertainment. Being friends with non-truth Christians. I say non-truth because I say the false gospel, okay? There's only one gospel, the true gospel. So non-truth Christians. Is it okay to have an AI girlfriend? I know it's kind of interesting, right? IRL streams, should we? What topic? Sharing experiences? Should we? I mean, it's one of the things, right? Is streaming a ministry? What is spiritual healthiness? Okay, I was questioned about this again by a smart person. I don't know what that means, right? Does it mean you're Bible reading? You went to church? You're in a community group? Is this spiritually healthy? So we want to talk about that. And then of course SEO, search engine optimization, and last one is, should the gospel be shared each stream? All right, so that's the topics for this year. AI girlfriends are people too. So this is the first quarter. Well, if you count the numbers up, yeah, I'm open to new ideas all the time. I'm sure we'll pick up ideas along the way. And by the way, we have some guest hosts. Okay, we have Got Fuzz coming on January 14th. Fajazio coming on January 21st. Epitome on January 28th. And Yoshi on February 4th. Each show will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time on this channel. So I'm open. This is a rotating guest, so I'll be coming on like maybe once a month or however they can fit their schedule. Okay. So I'm open to other people. Also, just gotta DM me. Now, mind you, it does have to be who believes in the true gospel. Okay. So that's going to be one of those criteria. Okay. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. So that's my plan for the coming year. Next week, we'll have Got Fuzz on, and we'll have a chat. We'll see how it goes. Those who know him, he has a heart for Christ and for the lost. He also tends to get in trouble, in my opinion. So we'll see what we can do to get in trouble on next week. Okay, so well, trouble, that's an interesting thing. So a new idea from your show yesterday with the guy that is trying to make bionic limb. Oh, at what point are you not a human anymore? Oh my gosh. Ship of Theseus dilemma. I don't know what that means. Look up Ship of Theseus at some point. I can try to find the spiritual relation where we talked about it too. Now you can argue about, we can talk about this. I know what you can talk about, okay. Are our leaders sent by God? Because you know that is a topic in Romans, okay, and also by Paul. He said to obey your government, okay? He said obey your government because they were instituted by God. So, are our leaders sent by God? It is a relevant topic based on biblical discussion, okay? That's what we're talking about here, okay? It's not about, are you pro-Trump, pro-Biden, whatever it is, okay? It's about, are our leaders sent by God? Which kind of implies, like, how much do we have to listen to anything, right? I mean, like, are streamers sent by God? We're talking about who Sean would vote for and if we need churches to vote for him. No. Let's his vote be private, as it should be. Okay, do what he wants to do. Okay, so again, I am open to ideas on topics. Now we're up to what? Yeah, okay, I'm out. I'm voting for 8-foot alien in Miami Mall. That was 10-foot, Amos. Come on, get it right. It was 10-foot alien. Okay, yeah. You know, fake news. Wasn't 8 foot. It was 10 foot. I'm not going to respond with what Lee said. Anyways, that's what we're going to do this year. I'm going to try to keep things time boxed to an hour long. Basically have an opening. We would basically pray before we as you started the show, pray first, and then have an opening, doing your introduction, then go on the topic. I haven't decided yet how to do this. Like, should it be like it's not only is it debate, it's more of a discussion. Okay, it's conversation. So yeah. Anyway, so then we'll chat, and then we'll close it out. You know, with prayer, and close out the the conversation. The biggest thing I want in all this is obviously with it being a conversation between me and another person. Right now I have 1 for 1. Okay, we could have maybe a round robin table, like having 3 or 4 in here. I'm also open to other people that want to be involved. Just gotta DM me. Yeah, so but the idea is having you guys also in there at the conversation. Well, now we're gonna have 2 folks on the voice chat or in the video chat. I gotta get a screen for this. I also want you guys to still engage in conversation here.